Peace and wellness, health seekers. It's your girl, Miss Rachel. So, y'all, the seasons have changed. So, we should definitely consider doing a community cleanse. Most of y'all are familiar with this concept and this journey. And for those who are not, that's okay. We'll catch you up. Okay. So, let's kick off our community revival with information on seasonal cleansing, right? There are two pivotal times a year where you should consider cleansing. Okay, so the first one is the springtime, and this is to clear out the energy and the food residue of the prior cooler months. And then in the fall, so in the fall, we clear out all of the energy and the food residue from the spring and the summer. Okay, so these are two pivotal times, and notice how both seasons they introduce a significant change in the environment around us. So aside from clearing out old energy and food, we should consider doing a seasonal cleanse to combat like those seasonal ailments, colds, flus, allergies, things like that. With the environment around us changing, our bodies are sometimes they become susceptible to, bacterial and viral overload. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to delve a little bit deeper into that as well, because I do want to talk to y'all about my journey through COVID. And not that it's, anything super, interesting, but there were some things that I did throughout that process that actually helped me really fight it off and bolster and boost my immune system. Okay. So the best way to reduce or even sometimes eliminate these experiences is by preparing for it. So the first thing at the top of our list is hygiene. Now, unfortunately, in today's climate, the hygiene has been ramped up significantly because of this global health crisis. And not that it's a bad thing as far as hygiene, but sometimes it can be a little overdone to the point where your body can't do what it was designed to do, which is come in contact with certain bacteria and certain viruses and develop a natural immunity to it. So over sterilization of our homes and our bodies and things like that kind of put us at a disadvantage to fighting off some of the stuff that's hanging out around us all the time. Okay. So next we have the physical activity. Now, a lot of times as it starts to get cooler, we shift into indoor activities and we try to steer clear of being outside, but you still need to be outside. Okay. Even if it's for a quick walk or something like that, you need to be outside at least a couple times a week. One of the best ways to keep yourself active and keep your health up is just by walking and deep breathing. Okay. Walk at a pace that kind of ramps up the heart a little bit. But also something that gets all of your muscles activated and moving. Not only are you helping your immune system, but you're also helping your lymphatic system, which is your waste management system. That's the part of your body that collects all of the bacteria and debris from the cells and all of that stuff and help you flush it out. So if you can get moving and keep moving, by all means do that. That'll be great. Okay. So when you get to moving, don't just do it indoors. Go ahead and move it outdoors. Okay. Now, when it comes to nutrition, y'all, because this is definitely a key piece to shifting with the cooler seasons. Not to bore you with all of the technical science stuff, but as the season change, so does the nutritional value in most of our foods. Okay, so food grown in season tend to have higher nutritional content and value than the foods that are out of season. So during the cleanse, you would definitely want to maximize the quality of food and your budget around it, because there will be a few meal preps here and there to where you can and the cleanse is only 10 days, so you can prep like a soup or something like that can last you a couple days or last your family a couple days, so that you don't have to cook and you can focus on what your intention is during that 10-day cleanse. Okay. Lastly, incorporating natural herbal remedies, y'all. This is my favorite. So we really want to incorporate those into our cleanse so that we can get the most out of this journey. So when you join the community cleanse, you will be provided with 2 herbal formulas, one for daytime, one for nighttime. And these herbal formulas are created to support what we're doing during the day, and then to help our bodies continue to cleanse and become more efficient at it as we're resting. So our community cleanse will take place October 17th through the 26th. And this year we're doing just 10 days because I don't want to overwhelm anyone. So 10 days is not a long time, but it can be effective if we are intentional and we just stick with it, okay? To join the cleanse, if you want to use the herbal remedy portion of the cleanse, in the description box is the link to get it, okay? The last day to get your kits is going to be October 13th, so that I can make sure everybody has their kits and we can move forward as a community on time. So I'm excited. I hope you all are excited as well. I hope everyone joins in, or as many people as possible, so that we can do this together and have support along this 10-day journey. All right. So I'll catch you all on the next video. So Nane.